Okay, what's up guys? What's up everyone? This is Sunday and we are about to do our breakdown on DXY to see what DXY is doing. We're gonna go to the weekly time frame, and of course, we look at what happened the previous weeks, and then we can know what is happening this week. Sorry, what's going on DXY 1 week. Okay, so now this is our weekly time frame. And what are we actually seeing on the weekly time frame? So we're expecting DXY to reach the drawn liquidity we have up here, which is this drawn liquidity. And obviously, you can see breaking structure, and DXY is kind of bullish, trying of pushing to the upside. So I also wanted to also say something regarding the structures of the market, because this is for my SMC traders. Even though I don't trade SMC, but this is just like a clue or a cue for my SMC traders. Most times SMC traders just want to trade higher highs, higher lows, and maybe they are expecting price to maybe respect this their order block slipping down here. But I want to make you guys understand something. Most of the time price will not respect this your order block, because you need to also understand that we have what we call a breaker block. And a breaker block is one of the most areas where price usually respect, which is the previous high. So most of the time, price might respect your breaker and not respect your order block. So sometimes you need to also learn how to make good use of your breaker block. That's very, very necessary for the SMC traders. And you also have price moving in another form, which we have the uptrend, accumulation, you know, and you have the continuation. So you always need to know when you see things like this and how to approach them. So when you see a trend like this, you have two options. You either wait for price to break. So you want to see price breaking, you want to see price breaking this high, break and retest for people who understand break and retest. So you want to see price breaking one side and you taking your buy to the other side. So based on what we were talking, that was just like a cue for most of my SMC traders to understand some certain things. So back to what we were talking on, our DXY. So as you can see, we are expecting DXY to come to this draw on liquidity, because we have already collected liquidity down here. As you can see, we collected liquidity down here, and liquidity now is slipping up here because the market has been accumulating. The whole of this phase has been in an accumulation. So now, where are we expected to go to? We are expected to go to the daily time frame to understand what happened in our previous week. So now this is our daily time frame, and of course, you want to see what is going on your daily time frame. So technically, we are in an uptrend. Okay, so as you can see, the whole of this week has been in a serious accumulating phase. As you all can see here, we have been accumulating the whole of this area. Price haven't been actually moving the way you are expected, but then what do you want to understand? You understand price is coming all the way up here to this liquidity. So what are you expected to see on Monday? So on Monday, you want to be patient to see how price is going to take out this high, because this high now is your recent draw on liquidity. So you want to see how prices break. So if price can close above, so if you can see a price closing above on Monday, then definitely we can now be looking for continuation in buy. So based on my daily analysis, I'm seeing an uptrend, but based on what I will be expecting on Monday to see how price is going to close on my key level. So even if I'm to go to my 4 hours, okay, as you can see, this is my 4 hours, and this was our CRT. We had as you can see, we had this CRT here. This was our CRT. We had price took out the liquidity from this low, and then we buy all the way to this high. So this was the CRT. Even though price was somehow kind of slow, but then price reached where we were expecting it to reach. So now You want to see price breaking above this high. If price can break above this high, then definitely you might be looking for more buy opportunities, because what has been happening here, the whole of this move is also liquidity. So you don't want to be the liquidity in the market, and you want to know what you are doing. You want to have confidence on what you are doing. So technically, you want to see how price is going to close, and then when price closes above this high, so you want to see a candle closing above this high, and when price closes above this high, you want to wait now for a lower time frame pullback and a continuation to the upside. So this is technically what I'm expecting on the DXY, and we just want to see how price is gonna play out tomorrow Monday. So on Monday, you have to be patient to see what price is gonna do, and of course, look for mobile opportunities. So notwithstanding, I would like to touch again on one pair, but I'll be very brief because I don't want the video to be long. So I would like to, talk about BTC. Technically, this is a trade I'm waiting for right now. So, and what make me to be looking for a sell on BTC? So BTC, I want to start from the monthly time frame, because a lot of people are looking BTC to buy, and technically I am looking BTC for more sales. You know why? Because based on my monthly time frame on BTC, I am expecting this area as my draw on liquidity for price to come and collect liquidity. So I'm expecting BTC to sell all the way to this low, collect the liquidity from this low, then we can now start anticipating for buy opportunities. So if I come to the weekly time frame, based on my weekly time frame, as you all can see, we had price giving us the lower low consolidation. So now from this area where has price tapped in, price is reacting from a fair value gap that we have here. So we have this little fair value gap, price has collected the fair value gap, and now this is our draw on liquidity down here and down here. So this now reacts as your immediate draw on liquidity. So this is an immediate draw on liquidity, and down here is where we are expecting price to come. So down here is the monthly draw on liquidity. So down here is our monthly draw on liquidity, and here is our weekly draw on liquidity. So now you want to go to the daily time frame. So based on the daily time frame, you can see we have been in a serious accumulating phase. The market has been accumulating. So what do you want to understand, or what are you looking for next? So what I'm looking for next, price has come, collected that fair value gap. As you can see, price has given us a CRT model 1, which price has given a market structure change, fair value gap. So I'll take this off, so it will be easy for you to understand what I'm trying to say. So you have price now reacting from this fair value gap, which is the daily fair value gap, and price has given us a push to the downside and a market structure shift here. So you have this daily market structure shift. So if you go to the 4 hours time frame, based on the 4 hours time frame, you can see this is the market structure shift on the 4 hours time frame, and price now is coming back. You see we have this accumulation coming back to the, let me take this off so it'll be easy for you to understand. So we have this accumulation coming back to this fair value gap. So after the market structure shift, we have a fair value gap here that price has reacted to. And now if you go to the 1 hour, okay, so this is our 1 hour time frame. Now what are you expecting? So I like to keep my chart clean. So I don't like keeping a lot of drawings on my chart, because I want my chart to always look clean, so I understand what I'm doing. So based on this price action that you are looking for now, you are looking for price to sell all the way to this low, being in your weekly draw on liquidity. But now this become your monthly draw on liquidity. But firstly, you are targeting your weekly draw on liquidity. So what I'm expecting is, I'm expecting price to take a sell. When you see an entry for now, technically there's no entry for now, but when you see a good entry, you can take your entry, stop loss there, and your TP here. and then you have something like this. So this is what I'm seeing on BTC and DXY. So like, share, subscribe, ask any question, and I'm here to answer all your questions, guys. See you guys in the next video.